All right, what's up, everybody? It's me, your boy Dead Schooled, coming at you. Now, I got something that today's the day. Today is the start of the future YouTube day, and I wanted to commemorate this day with this little package right here. This is going to be my very first video, all right? This is very, very important, of course, to the future of Dead Schooled. Now, before we get started with all this, I do want to, I just kind of want to do a quick little get to know me session with everybody. So, it has been almost 5 months to the day since D-Day, since SW Day, since SJW Day, the day that Star Wars died, December 14th, I believe it was. Yeah, so that was the day that Disney and Lucasfilm tried to crush my soul. And that was, I believe they tried to crush all of your souls as well. And I believe all of us said as a group, fudge that. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe the real Last Jedi score, what somebody just found out, was 24. So almost nobody likes that pile of crap. But this sent me on a big, long journey. And, well, I needed something to turn to in my moment of despair when we all lost Luke Skywalker. And not because he died. No, because he wasn't in The Last Jedi. I don't know who that was, but I believe we all agree that that was not Luke Skywalker. So it's really upsetting that they tricked us all into going to see that pile of bantha poodoo, and we all fell for it, and then just so they could all spit in our face for 2.5 hours. But, so there's been a number of, I had to turn to YouTube at this point. I was sick of television, sick of movies. Like, I couldn't take it anymore. I've been spending all my time on YouTube, and there were a couple people that really, the Star Wars community really pulled together when we were all abused, raped, if you will, by Rian Johnson's words. Yes, so me too, Kathleen Kennedy, all of us too, Luke too. So there's so many people out there just have pulled together and really just inspired me that it's time I got to join the elite. You know what I'm saying? And so world-class bullshitters, number one, Jeff, everybody over world-class bullshitters. Oh my God. Your podcast, your live streams, the council, everything, just amazing. Really, just a great way to chill. And they keep it real. They do not spout bullshit out of their mouth. Even though their name is World Class Bullshitters, because they aren't shills. You know what I'm saying? They aren't there to just suck on the proverbial green milky teat of Disney and get all of their press passes as early as they can. So they're really great. Ethan Van Sciver, number one. Well, I guess they can't both be number one, but everybody, I guess, to me is number one in their own way. But ComicArtistPro Secrets. If you have not checked that out, you have to check that out. This is one of the main men that is responsible for what you're about to see on this channel. So buckle up. Yes, the Church of Ethan has converted me. You could say has converted me to the light. I see it now. There were many things I had a problem with about The Last Jedi, but Ethan Van Sciver has truly opened my eyes that I was wrong. I was completely wrong about one of them, and a very short, fat one of them. And, oh my goodness, I don't know how. I don't know, have you ever, like maybe when you were in middle school or high school, did you ever, like, there was someone you started off hating them, and then it's almost like in the movies where it's like they slap each other, hate each other, oh, you stupid this, and then they just start making out. Like there's that attraction. And I think that's happened with me and Rose Tico. I'm converted. I am with the Tico. Hail Tico, hail Tico. Yes, that sounds catchy. I've heard that somewhere before. In some SJW comic. Comment down below if you could remember what comic that was. Hail Tico. So I am going to be really trying to redeem myself. Really trying to redeem myself for all of the terrible things that I spewed from my mouth about Rose Tico to pretty much everyone in the tri-state area. So I have a lot of making up to do, guys. I said a lot of bad, really horrible things about Rose Tico. And so now, I'm gonna have to make it up. And I can't draw as well as Ethan. Everyone has their own talents. I do have talents that I am going to use my own talents to show how my art appreciation for Rose Tico. And I hope it's my first project is dedicated to Ethan Van Sciver and Kathleen Kennedy. I really hope that this shows them that I'm sorry, that I'm converted, that it's time for me to make the change. So, we'll be getting a little bit more to that in just a minute. But real quick before we keep going, I just wanted to do quick shout outs to Geeks and Gamers. Jeremy, always coming at us with another video. It's amazing. He's another one that keeps it real. I love all of his videos all the time. Tuned in to the live stream the other day. Very great. I also, Ivan Ortega is single-handedly saving The Last Jedi. You all need to go sign up to his channel. I haven't watched the video yet, but he said something about when he's going to cancel the channel, and it's probably about when he was talking about moving it to a site. He's also posted something about he won't be posting until next week, but I'm about to have a big sit down with my friend. I want him to come over. There's a couple videos that I'm behind on, but I want to watch them all together, and we're going to put it up on the big screen, and we are going to watch all of the fixes, because I want to just sit back and enjoy it. And my friend hasn't seen any of them. You'll meet him, Deathstroke, here in a little bit in the future. And, oh my gosh, it's just amazing. What he did with the lightsaber throwing over the shoulder, that was really one of my top 2 least favorite moments in that movie. It really ruined the entire movie for me. It's really upsetting that it's at the beginning of the film, because then there's nothing the rest of the film can do. Really, it's just let's start in an F, and then let's see if we can earn everybody's trust back. Let's assume we saw how well that went. But yeah, John loves Star Wars. John loves Star Wars. I love John loves Star Wars. Dead Schooled loves John loves Star Wars. So please check him out. He really has a nice, warm way of talking about it. I don't know if I can talk about... I like his channel because he talks about things calmly, in a very civil manner. And I get really, really angry, and I'm having to watch my mouth this whole video. I cussed a little bit earlier. I'm just getting started. Who knows? Maybe this won't have to worry about this. But I might bleep those out from earlier. I cannot keep calm when I am talking about something that I'm passionate about. And I get passionate about movies and television and stories. And when people try to change them for a reason that doesn't make them better, they just want to change them for any agenda, whether it's a good agenda, bad agenda, an agenda I agree with. I hated. Oh my God. So let's do the things in Last Jedi that are from Earth 2018, that should not have been in that movie. So we had the Yo Mama joke starting off with Posey. I liked the beginning up until, and I even liked the prank call. It was on the line for me. I can definitely see why people wouldn't like it, but it was on the line with. And then the second he made the Yo Mama joke, I was fucking done. I started making a list. I cussed again. I made a list, and that was the first one. I was like, boom. All right, I'm watching the movie, and I'm like, okay, well, that's not from Earth. Oh, that's from Earth. And I kind of had like a sneaking feeling at that moment, like, let me just keep like a mental tally. So What? The Benicio del Toro's character, he's a profiteer. A profiteer. Why are there profiteers in Star Wars? I don't understand. I never needed. That's the question to the answer nobody asked. Rian Johnson said, "Screw you," and spit in your face for asking questions. The Last Jedi said, "Not only are your questions wrong, but you shouldn't be asking questions, and you're stupid. And stop asking questions. Get over there. Shut up. Face the corner. Don't even look at the screen." All right. So he did that. Oh my goodness. I just got so upset I lost my place. I know we were talking about profiteering. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Oh, the question. Oh. So, what else? What else is there in the movie that's just? Oh my goodness. I think it's ridiculous. I'm gonna branch off because I can't think of anything at this exact second. The PETA BS, saving the animals. We're not going to save slaves, and I'm fine with them not saving slaves because it's Star Wars. But then don't make a scene where you point out that it's stupid that they save animals and don't save slaves. Also, who cares? Who cares? I honestly had no idea that Chewie was eating that what he was eating at the campfire was a porg the first time. I've only seen it one time. But my friend told me, and I've seen the clip since that I see the little feet, but the first time, I just thought he was like eating chicken. And I thought like the thing was just like, "We're hungry, feed us too." And then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to feed him half of my food." But that is not what happened. Would have been a much better scene. Way better scene. Wouldn't have pissed everybody off to turn Chewie into a vegetarian, which everyone seems to really have a problem with. Yeah. That was awful. But did you know that there is a Rey action figure that just came out? It just came out, my friends. At least when I just saw it the other day. I hadn't seen it before, and it is sitting there on the shelf. It's a big old figure, with scenery and stuff. It's not just a single figure. It's like a deluxe, whatever. And it's called. I took a video. I'll post videos later. It is called the Rey training action figure. Did anyone see Rey train in that movie? Did anyone? I remember there was a scene where she like humped a rock. I do remember that. There's actually every scene in the movie where she does anything kind of involves rocks. She sits on a rock. Luke has her sit on a rock and says, "Sit on this rock and tell me about the Force." And then we do a stupid scene where Luke, I swear, okay, I don't even think that was Jake Skywalker. I think that was Mark Hamill. And I'm fine with it because Mark Hamill was pissed. But I really think that Mark Hamill was acting like Mark Hamill the whole movie. Or like Cockknocker from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Like, I don't think at all that he was Luke, let alone, I mean, he could have been Jake Skywalker because maybe Jake Skywalker acts like that. But yeah, everyone says, and I mean, he was fine at acting. Didn't dislike his acting. I personally told him in a Twitter, I said, "You were great, man. You're bless you, all this stuff. You were amazing." But he was kind of just acting like Mark Hamill to kind of screw it to them and say, "Fine, you're going to write this terrible script. I'm going to ruin your movie as much as you are." And I mean, and now he was the best part. I don't mean ruin. You know what I mean, guys. It was just so horrible. It was so horrible. Don't ask questions. Get in the corner. Don't look at this video. Face the corner and listen, but don't look and don't ask questions because you're stupid. You're stupid if you ask questions because this is our franchise now. Okay? We'll do what we want. And if we want to run it into the ground to file bankruptcy so that we can get ownership of some super secret national treasure plot going on here. And you guys all know it. There's got to be some reason why they would choose to ruin Star Wars. Now, I like The Force Awakens. There's only 2 scenes I didn't like, and I thought that they were so bad I felt like walking out. I wasn't going to, and I definitely, they were contained in the moment. Once the scene was over, I didn't want to walk out when the next scene started. But yeah, the scenes, the scene with the 5 laser Death Star beam, I hated it. It's so, and I never knew why I hated it, and then I finally saw a video of like A New Hope next to The Force Awakens, and it's like shot for shot, and then it's just they put the Death Star beam backwards, and it's like subliminally. I was just like, like my brain knew to hate it and but couldn't explain to me why. Oh my god, that was absolutely horrible. And then the whole scene where it's told that like Han, after their like 20-year-old or 25-year-old son turned evil, he probably already moved out of the house. I mean, he did move out of the house. He was living with Luke, but like he moved out of the house as an adult. Like once he turned evil, Han and Leia, who were already just old people living at their house, Han just like left Leia. It was just like, I can't handle this depression, and the only way to get better is to also leave the only other love of my life. Okay. And I want to take Chewbacca with me. I'll make him leave his wife too. Called Chewbacca up. Yeah, we gotta go, bro. Man, bro, tomorrow's Life Day. No, man. I gotta go, bro. My son is evil. Screw my wife. So yeah. So this video is getting a little bit long. I'm gonna go ahead. We are going to unveil the unboxing. So here we go, guys. So I'm gonna set you right here. Just 1 second. Don't get dizzy. We only get what it takes by we only get what it takes by saving what we believe. We can only get on the council by saying what we believe in, or some bullshit like that. Fuck you, Ryan Johnson. I'm sorry. F you, Ryan Johnson. F you, Kathleen Kennedy. We all know, Ryan Johnson, that you've been fired ever since the Lord of the Rings guys got hired for that trilogy. That they're not even going to do that movie. I'm guaranteeing you, it's all over after 9. Boycott Solo, Nolo, hashtag Nolo, a boycott story, my friends. And I will see you soon. Alright, so I had to splice these videos together because for some reason my stupid phone would not switch modes to facing forward. So, yeah, so here we go. Oh, by the way, look right here. Twitch Prime. You guys, you gotta order Twitch Prime. Because there's nothing like paying to watch other people play video games instead of playing them yourselves, right? I mean, why spend $60 on a video game when you could pay a monthly subscription to never play a video game? So Twitch Prime's main focus right now is Overwatch. So everyone watches Overwatch. Yeah, I mean, everyone plays Overwatch, and we're all watching it to get them free points, you know what I'm saying? Nobody really gives real crap. So with Twitch Prime, not only can you watch the Overwatch you're already watching for free, but you can watch the nerds playing it. I don't understand what exactly is going on, but to sweeten the deal, you get, now it used to just be 3. It used to be 3 of the most terrible costumes on the game. Now I already gave you 4. If you play along, you can get all the other 4 for free that are the terrible, most worst. That Junkrat, oh my god, literally the worst costume on the game. But yeah, so not only will you get for like what, $30 or something, a little less if you have Amazon Prime, will you get that for that price, but you get 15 of the worst costumes on the game. So if that sweetens the deal, now it's it's like $2 a terrible costume or some BS. I don't know, but here we go. So this is it. I've been waiting days for this. I have scoured the entire city, at least as far as I want to go. I have checked every Walmart. I have checked every Target, every Toys R Us. There's no more really Black Series of Star Wars left that's worth anything. They came out with like some new ones of the Han Solo, and there's the Rogue One ones, but there's really nothing. There's really no Black Series. There's a couple of, like, they released some, like, Black Series 2-packs. I couldn't find anything anywhere. And for once, I actually wanted this garbage. And finally, when I want it, I can't. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so, I know everyone's dying to know what's inside of this box that's going to help me make up all of the horrible things that I said about Rose Tico to Ethan Van Sciver. That upset Ethan Van Sciver and Kathleen Kennedy, I'm sure, because I'm a toe stepper. I step on toes. I'll admit it. Get your toes out my face, or they're gonna get stepped on. So, are you guys ready? I don't know if everybody's ready enough. Hang on. Yeah. All right. So, technical difficulties. But here we go. Can we tell yet already? We all have this memorized, yes? Or execute order 55, of course. Uh-huh. There it is, baby. Look at that. Look at that sour buzz. Kiss it. Kiss the buzz. Oh, yeah. Now that. Look at... Oh. I'm going to do something with these. Unchristian-like. But then also, oh man, am I gonna do some art with this beautiful muse? This beautiful muse. Oh my goodness, yes. So obviously, Rose Tico has a finite shelf life, as you saw in the movie, and so I needed to get a couple, you know. I was able to get the small Rose Ticos, of course. You know, you have to have an entire platoon. You need a Teak-NATO, otherwise, how are you going to defend yourself in case the evil Empire is to show up? You know what I'm saying? We only get what it takes we only get what it takes by saving what we believe. We can only get on the council by saying what we believe in. Or some bullshit like that. Fuck you, Ryan Johnson. I'm sorry. F you, Ryan Johnson. F you, Kathleen Kennedy. We all know, Ryan Johnson, that you've been fired ever since the Lord of the Rings guys got hired for that trilogy. That they're not even going to do that movie. I'm guaranteeing you it's all over after 9. Boycott Solo, Nolo, hashtag Nolo, a boycott story, my friends. And I will see you soon.